In this video, let's talk about VIVE Mars CamTrack and how it makes virtual production extremely portable and easy. All right, real quick, you're watching Video Brand. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make this MAB coverage possible: Massive, Metricool, OpenReel, Adspective, and Vestigit. Be sure to check them out. Links are in the description below. And now, back to the interview. Hey, I'm here with Ray from VIVE Mars CamTrack, and we're going to talk about virtual reality setups and virtual production. Hey, Ray?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Good. Can we walk me through what we got set up here?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, about this time last year, we did a sneak peek on VIVE Mars, which is our kind of offering to the camera tracking solution. You know, HTC Vive, we're traditionally a virtual reality company, but we have this long legacy in Hollywood or in production of people using our tracking markers, our tracking pucks, our base stations to, track people, to track props, do a variety of different things, And so we've taken that information and we built a professional class camera tracking solution called Mars CamTrack that, is a much higher quality tracking experience, as well as offering some of these more pro features that are required to be very successful either in a green screen or on an LED volume. So Mars CamTrack is it costs $5,000, and it is a few different pieces. So we have our rover tracking unit, and so this consists of the actual Vive tracker that's been on the market for a long time. It connects to the rover tracking box, and this pushes all the data via Ethernet back to the actual Mars box. And then here's where you can see all the kind of information associated with the camera tracking itself. You can see if you're using time code, if you're using Genlock, you can see that information there right now. With the scene that we're using here, we're Genlock to 2996. We have some teams that use time code instead. And then you'll see the status of the tracker units as well as the base stations. VIVE Mars supports up to 4 base stations. It ships with 2 initially, and we can support a tracking volume of about 10 meters by 10 meters. And in the Mars kit, it comes with 3 rovers, so you can track up to 3 devices. We find traditionally a lot of our partners are using one of our rover trackers on the camera. A lot of times one will be used to the origin point of the virtual environment that you're using. And then we found teams that use the third one for a variety of different things, either potentially to run 2 different frustrums at the same time, or potentially using it for like a lighting gag if you want to tie a physical light to a virtual light and being able to wash it over someone and also have that reflect in the virtual environment itself as well. We're finding that the sky is the limit as it relates to that. And then all that data, it all kind of passes through this box into either Unreal Engine via LiveLink, or we also support 3D, which is a more legacy protocol, but that allows us to support applications like Ximetry. And then that is all the positional data calculation occurs on the Mars box itself, so that the only thing going into your environment is just the data stream of the positional data rather than the actual compute itself. So you're not compromising any sort of rendering on the actual environment PC, because all the calculation happens in the Mars box itself.
Okay, got it. So, and when you're going into wherever you want to send your signal, is it the data going through the box and then your video feed is going into whatever capture card?
That's correct. That's correct. So you'll see here we have a capture card, and that data is being pushed directly into Ximetry, and then the positional data is being pushed via Ethernet also into the PC. And then in your software, either in Unreal Engine or in, say, Ximetry, that's where you connect the two together.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's fascinating because I've probably like you've heard, I tried to do the DIY route with buying the puck, buying the trackers, and then getting it to cooperate with the computer. Because also before you needed to have the headset, or you had to kind of jailbreak it to
that's right.
work around that. So this seems to make it a lot easier. If you're not, so I guess what sort of level of 3D expertise do you need to have or VR expertise do you need to have to use this?
The benefit is, we're finding that a lot of folks who have not actually explored VR at all are finding very easy use for using Mars CamTrack. The benefit of it is, especially if you're familiar with Unreal, because you're just pushing a LiveLink data stream, all you have to do in Unreal is just find that data stream and attach it to your virtual camera, and then the physical camera and the virtual camera are connected. And so it's very straightforward. One of the benefits of kind of Mars is that it sets up really fast. You can set up this kind of whole configuration in about 15, 20 minutes. It's very portable. We have teams who are putting all this in a Pelican case or in a backpack, getting on an airplane, going somewhere, and being able to set this up very quickly and kind of go straight into production. And what we're showing here at NAB 2023 specifically is how that looks. So right now we're running this environment in Eximetry that is running on this laptop that that MSI was so kind to loan us for the show. And so this entire comp is running on this laptop and with these base stations. And so you can see how all this could fit in a large bag, and you could take it with you and set it up anywhere.
Yeah. And I don't believe it's out yet, but you also have some lens trackers coming out?
Indeed. Yeah. So the other kind of special sauce of NAB 2023, the missing piece of the equation that a lot of our partners have told us is the interest of being able to utilize lens encoders. And so Mars utilizes USB, and we found that there weren't a lot. The accessibility to USB lens encoders is very, very limited right now. And so we found that if we, it would be beneficial if we essentially released our own. And so we've released here at NAB 2023, we're giving a sneak peek of PhysTrack, which is our lens encoder. It allows you to push Phys, so focus, iris, and zoom directly into the rover unit, and then that data goes directly back into your comp.
Cool. Yes, and it's all integrates in that one central, the rover, the hub.
That's
so
correct.
You can just plug it on there. Cool. Where can people find out more information?
Yeah, absolutely. So go to mars.vive.com to learn everything about Mars and to order one today.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Rick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching the video. For more of our NAB videos, be sure to check out our playlist with all the videos right here, and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more cool videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.